Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun, a 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall, ice wall. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it all for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process and my only know it takes time. You can get it, got no worries, I'm gon' make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate now. For my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. For my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. On my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not puzzle making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 For real, for real, really real, really real, really real, really real, for real, for real, for real, for real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just why I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. Let's get it. Let me see how all systems go. Check. You know, the good old general stuff. There we go. We look good. Everything seems to be working. And yeah, let's get into it. This is going to be Tuesday. Market's a scam. Don't think you've had a good morning, brother. But yeah, it's not easy. But good morning to you, man. And let's get it. Let's have a look at news today. So today going to be Tuesday. Start off with news as always. Pretty clean. We have a bit of Powell speaking later on today. He's probably going to testify a little bit about CPI, which is the main focus for this week in terms of major news events. So let's have a look, what he says there basically. But for London, we're clean. Actually, London's been pretty clean for at least good 3 weeks now. We've not had too much. Of course, we had elections and stuff, but yeah, I think as well, next week we'll obviously have back-to-back news on GBP as we always do. So we need to be prepared for that. But let's go ahead and look at the analysis here. So some definite interesting price action. Yesterday's price action continued pushing here, made a higher high now, and we're holding higher highs, higher lows. Let's go ahead and look at daily time frame. So previous daily here is closing nicely bullish here. So we do have a bullish candle close here, no bottom wick here. I want to see how that looks on my brokerage here. Let's have a look. Daily time frame. Yeah, I do have a bottom wick on the broker here. So on this broker, there's no bottom wick, but on my broker, I do have a bottom wick. It does look with all those weird gaps and stuff. Definitely showing some form of weakness here in terms of straight continuation because we're starting to see some sort of rejection wick, some sort of daily consolidation starting to form. That doesn't mean that, obviously buys don't make sense. Looking at daily, looking at 4 hours as well, we're holding higher lows, 4-hour candles closing bullish here. Buys do make sense to our next resistance. If we bring back drawings here, I'm going to change this from 15 to 4-hour resistance and start to clean up some of these lines here. Daily resistance is still the case here. This we can leave as 4-hour support now. Still going to leave that on the chart. This 30-minute we can leave, this we can leave, these zones, yeah, we can leave all of those zones there. So yeah, that's what we're looking like. So bullish session today, buys do make sense in terms of bullish session. What we're looking like, so 1-hour candle struggling at this resistance here. We're going to draw a line at this 1-hour resistance. I do believe that this will become relevant on lower time frames. Yeah, we're seeing rejection from there. We do have the 4-hour resistance here, holding higher lows. Do we want to grab liquidity first is the question. Now, buys do make sense. We have a lot of resistance to worry about. We have this resistance here as well. And then 15-minute is a little bit cleaner than the 30-minute. How big of a range do we have above here? We have about a 12 pip range to here, 22 pip range to the top of the range. Only concern is this 30-minute here, but how far is that away? You could maybe, since this wick is tapped into that zone, you could maybe use this as a break even. Yeah, 6 pips. I think that's the only way. That's the only way you're going to get involved in price here, is looking for something something like that. 4 hours exactly at key level. It is. Let's just duplicate that. Clone. Let's just make this a key level here. 500, and then let's remove this like that, and then let's rename this to 4R. There we go. So yeah, what we're looking for here is basically continuation. 30-minute is worrisome. It's kind of like yesterday where we had this messy range here. We saw volume was able to push through it, so that would have what we would have to expect for today. Now, the difference between yesterday and today, which we have not seen yet, is that yesterday we did get a liquidity grab before giving this upside push. So I would like to see a liquidity grab first before trying to trade inside of this range. Obviously going to be more riskier trading in the range, as there's going to be more inconsistencies because we're chopping. So you make the decision, am I okay to take the risk, or do I want to play it more conservative and just wait for cleaner price action, cleaner ranges, and more space to trade? Because, we're a little bit stuck here. 1 hour does look good if 1 hour can close above here. Again, I would like to see a liquidity grab, because that's what we got yesterday. Any liquidity grabs down to 20.06 here, then closing back above, even just down here to 20.0646, and then closing back above will be quite nice for continuation of buys potentially here relying on yesterday's information of volume here. But for sells, I'm not too interested. I think if sells are going to make sense, I think we need 4-hour candles breaking down, and then potentially once 4-hour candles break down, we could be looking for sells below basically 205.18 here, 818, sorry. Below then starts to make sense. We have 30-minute clean candles, 15-minute we have watch zones here, but that's only where sells make sense when we start to get below this zone here. As you know, this range here was still bullish on the short term here, not short term, medium term, right? But yeah, this is what I'm expecting here. Now we just have to wait and see what ends up happening. Can put the plan here. Right, so that's something I'll be looking for, is potential buys above there. Now moving on to gold here. Gold, nice continuation yesterday. So this is what we're talking about in New York. And this is kind of also on my video I made on YouTube, guys. So this is what I'm saying. What did we do yesterday? Yesterday, for buys to play out, we wanted liquidity grabs down to continue bullish. Otherwise, you know, sells could be an option here once we get more structure form, right? Need more information for sells. Now, these sells didn't come till very late. Personally, not a time I trade at 7:30 p.m. As my New York session, you know, finishes 6 o'clock normally. I'm not looking at the charts anymore. So with that, you know, what did we see? Well, we saw a pullback here, failed to do anything, right? Failed to break highs, failed to give you entries, and just end up coming and closing below. And once you have this much structure, you can continue that momentum from London session, right? But that only is applicable once we form this good structure here, retest towards the upside, and then fail and come below. Now you're kind of using this as a watch zone, but this happened very late and very, very heavy push towards the downside, retracing almost all of this CPI, not CPI, NFP wick here. So what are we going to happen here? So if we go and look at the daily time frame here, previous daily is obviously now closing bearish, right? So we're starting to fade some of those hopes here. What's interesting is we also closed below the previous daily resistance here, which is very interesting to me. So we're fading some of those interest rate cuts hopes. Now, if we look at the overall economy, we can see that Europe and GBP are cutting interest rates faster than what? Faster than the US here. So with that information, we can, you know, with that information, we can, we know that these rate reduction hype is kind of fading because the dollar is lagging behind in that sense, right? Dollar is lagging behind in that sense. Now, with previous daily closing back below the range here, there's no reason why we can't see potential even more downside here when resistances are formed. Now, on the short-term time frame, looks like we're playing out a bounce. We're holding a pretty major support zone. So until we lose this support zone, it's going to be an area of liquidity where we could see a bounce, even, you know, pretty high bounce here, before potentially creating resistance or even creating a higher low to try one more time towards the upside. Now, what's interesting is by the time that happens, we might come to CPI as well, which will drastically change things. Now, for our time frame, let me see my drawings. We'll start to clean up all these drawings. I don't think I need all of these anymore. This one can go up here. Let's start to clean up these drawings. This one can go. Previous daily resistance still relevant here. This 30-minute can go. This one can go. This 15 can move it to here. Should be the same, a little bit higher. All right, there we go. Now we can mark 4-hour zones here. Mark this 4-hour support down here. Okay. Right, so 4-hour mixed session here with daily bearish and 4-hour candles closing bullish. 1-hour time frame now, trying to create some form of resistance here. See what we're doing. Let's see what we're doing. Yeah, I really think at this point buys would have to make sense back inside the range, to be honest. It's pretty tough actually, this. This is an interesting scenario here where you don't have clean candles on lower time frame. You don't have, and you're holding higher low structure. If you close above, it's where your fake outs could come here. Yeah, I think buys will have to make sense. Where buys will have to make sense above 2370 here, man. Back inside the range. We need to get back inside the range for buys to make sense. I don't see it happening before. Now for sells to make sense is also interesting here. See what 30-minute is saying. I think sells could be an option below these lows here, right? This could be an option for sells. If we can get below here, right? Break structure, which we haven't done. And we could potentially look for sells. Right, that's where sells are going to make sense. Now, I would like to see this try one more higher low, then fail. Break below the structure. Now, we do have a good range here. 30 pips. This is also a 30-minute support here, which we would break below. 1 hour, of course, would form a setup 2 here, which would, well, it's already formed a small one, but it will form a bigger one, which will give us more confidence. Yeah, that's what I would be looking for. That's what I would be looking for. So it'd be really nice to see price try one more time towards the upside, then fail. Just to give us that structure on 15-minute to keep stop loss above, which would be nice. And that would be my plan here. That would be my plan. And that's the plan on both pairs here. So now it's just a matter of a waiting game at the moment. If you guys enjoyed the analysis, you guys know the drill. How much of us? 339 of us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up. And yeah, let's get the likes up to at least 150. And that's the analysis for today. So now it's a matter of waiting game. And let's see what ends up happening. Let's see what ends up happening. So yeah, make sure to do the YouTube business. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, but part of the game. If you don't know what the YouTube business is, leaving a like, subscribe, all of that BS. And we'll put the scam likes. Scam likes are coming up. We have comment of the day today. Let me show you comment of the day. After I put the scam likes with snipping tool. There we go. Here's comment of the day. My plan same as you. This is comment of the day. Same as you. That's great, man. Comment of the day. Very good. Thank you for that. I'm glad that my plan is the same as you. Very useful. So we selling GJ? Damn, bro. You're literally not listening to any of my analysis, right? You didn't listen to anything. Anything of my analysis you didn't listen to. That's a shame. Very upset. I just did a really good analysis here on GJ. Explaining where sells would make sense, where buys would make sense. I don't remember that I write this. It was you. GBP JPY looks good for entry. If you see an entry that follows your plan, then you have to follow. Accent sounds very Intel. What's Intel? Can we guess where you're from? You can if you want. Where's volume? You have to wait, man. That's the name of the game here. You have to wait. Relax, guys. Jesus. If you want to trade when there's only volume, then trade news. Good luck. At least you're guaranteed volume then. Cheers, Harry. My first time on your stream. Welcome, welcome, brother. Welcome. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you find it valuable. Hope to see you here again. Hello, do you plan on trading futures? No, I like to trade GJ. GJ is not on futures. GU is on futures though. Gold, I don't see a need. I just like to keep things in one place. It would be expensive and also no need to have two accounts, one futures account, one Forex account. So I can just trade both on Forex. Everyday live? Yes, sir. Every day, Monday to Friday here. KL, key level. Harry, put camera above your face. It looks nicer in your other video. Thank you, thank you. I missed most of the analysis, but I'm here to ride out the wave, sitting back, watching, and waiting. And just chill out, vibe out. Do you offer mentorship class? Not sure what you mean by mentorship class. There's no direct mentorship. The only way you can, I would say, take your trading to another level in terms of more information and stuff like that would be my group, but it's not, I guess you could call it a mentorship, but what define mentorship, right? Don't know. Finally can catch this stream again. I see that things are going great. Thank you, brother. Welcome back. Sup, Harry, I listened to the analysis. I didn't get why buys on GJ above 206, 265. Yeah, you can see the resistance there from previous range and previous 1 hour, which was there. This is the 1 hour range. So think about it breaking back inside of the range, right? So we need to break it back inside of the range. On top of that, we are rejecting off it here on lower time frames, right? We can see candles are rejecting. So I'd prefer something giving me that confirmation of closing back inside. Where can we find your entry models? On my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, you can find that. So check it out. My uncle is a fortune teller. He tells me where the candles go up or down, and it's precise. That's pretty cool, man. I'm sure you wouldn't need to be in this stream if that's the case, because you can just put 200k on the right pass funded challenge every other day, you know, and make millions, man. That sounds like a great plan. So wish you the best with that. What a nice little hack. Not sure why you're on stream. Comment of the day. Cash money. Do you do prop firms? No, I don't. Maybe he want to share? Yeah, he could if he wants. Maybe he wants to keep it to himself. But if he's a fortune teller, ask him what's the next candle gonna do on GJ? Up or down? Right? On close. Right? How's the next candle gonna close on GJ? Scammer uncle? Guru uncle, huh? Furu. Harry, the key levels we mark is the last support and resistance. That's just our support and resistance, right? That's just our support and resistance. Able to tell the direction, she's too coy. No bottom wick on gold daily. Yeah, we could definitely flip on gold, its potential. What do you think about ICT concepts? I don't follow ICT concepts. I think a lot of the population of the Forex industry follows these concepts, and I see a lot of inconsistency. I think for a lot of people, it's overcomplicating a process. At the end of the day, it's a process, right? What giveaway is there, fam? A challenge account? No. Next giveaway is going to be a Pip Labs giveaway. We're going to give away 1 month free to our backtesting software. That's going to be the next giveaway here. Bank of Japan sounds like market players before finalizing bond buying cuts. Yeah, Bank of Japan is on a different level, man. From your experience, what works best in general for being profitable? Having big SL for higher win rate trades or take small SL for higher RR? I would say a blend. I think you need to have responsible SL and responsible TP will allow consistency. If you look at my trades, most of my trades, if not all, are 1-to-1 RR, right? Do you often get missed out on trades since you enter on the candle closes? Well, I haven't missed out because that is a part of my plan. So if it's part of my plan, right? If it's part of my plan, then why have I missed out on that, right? That's not a valid entry. That's just a FOMO entry. So I haven't missed out on anything. Please provide your setup 1, setup 3, and setup 4 on YouTube. What if I told you I'm so kind and I've already done that? Right? What if I told you I'm so kind and there's already basic videos on those? Right? Go ahead and check. Look, I'll show you this. You want to see some magic? Wow, setup 4 available for you. You want to see a video with setup 1, 2, and 3? Let's have a look. Setup 1, 2, and 3 in here. Wow. All for you. So go and use my channel. Hi, on GJ, you mark 1 hour level. You look for buys above that. My question is, will you wait for 1 hour close or 15? 15 will be fine. I just took the 1 hour. It's both on a 15 and a relevant on both, right? Because it is a 15-minute resistance here as well. But the reason I took that 1 hour level is because that's why we do top-down analysis, right? That's why we analyze from daily to 4 hour to 1 hour to etc. Because we're doing top-down analysis. But I enter on a 15 because that's my confirmation. I took the buys in Asian session, which led to a loss. There's 2 problems with the 15 did not close, have a top wick, which took confirmation. 5-minute second mistake. Low liquidity time is the other mistake. Yeah, stop loss will be the problem. Asian, you need massive stop loss. Yeah, you need stop loss all the way down below the daily resistance here to take a trade in Asian. Stop loss below previous candle here is not going to work. It's not going to work in an Asian session. Because there's low volume here. So whenever you're trading Asian session, you need to go study that. How much have you studied Asian? And what we always say is you need to do what? Boom. You need to have big stop losses here. Probably stop loss below here. Yeah, if you're taking that idea from up here, yeah, you need maybe about a 40 pip stop loss. Yeah, somewhere down here, 40 pip stop loss. You know, I mean, realistically, a 45 pip stop loss below the whole range. You could try get away with 27 pips, but I would say a 35 pip stop loss would be the option here in Asian. Sells look good below 23.63 on gold, right? Potentially, yeah. I would like to see some structure formed because this is where we break structure. So I want to see us form a little bullish candle and then break that bullish candle. 1 hour candle should close here. So yeah, 1 hour candle is closing nicely bearish here. That's why we just need the structure. If we can get the structure here, we'll be very clean. So maybe in the next 30 minutes would be ideal scenario to get that. I want to know what your strategy is. Is that price action? Yes, it is price action. I took this trade on GU. Let me have a look, Maya. Okay, you entered back here when this closed above, stop loss here. Wonder what time this was. What time was this? Let's go have a look at GU. Terrible charts. Took it here. This was at 8:45. Yeah, weird time. Luckily, this didn't stop you out here. 4 hour time frame is bullish. Previous daily closed bullish as well. 1 hour created support. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Yeah, man, now as long as nothing gets back inside this range, it should be fine, right? Anything gets back inside the range. Obviously, it would be nice to have bottom wick here. But as long as now nothing gets back inside the range, should be okay. You know, should slowly try and make its way up towards these highs here. 1.281, something like this. Let's just see any other levels there are. Yeah, it's alright. Has clean range here. It's a good trade. In terms of setup, makes sense. Markets are jumpy. In our culture, it's a sign of respect kissing someone on the head. Yes, of course. I think a lot of people recognize that. Where I live here, you know, you normally do that to your father. You know, it is sign of respect. Am I a bull? Yeah, I'm a bull on GJ, man. I'm a #1 bull on GJ, I think. Harry, can we kiss you on your head? I don't think I'll enjoy that from someone I don't know. Bro, why Owanda correcting the chart? I have my levels marking Owanda. Yeah, don't use Owanda anymore. It's a shame. I lost all my levels. I lost all my levels. Bro, what are you going to give away? Today we're going to do Pip Labs giveaway today. It's our backtesting software. I really wanted to go to someone who's going to utilize it, so I'm going to do it on my Instagram, and I'm going to make you guys comment how you use it, and I'm going to give it to someone who deserves it. I don't like doing it random, so we're going to do that. Don't know, we're here every damn night, bro. We are your friends, and your name is TronX. I don't know anything about you. This is, look at this, guys. Remember we talked about the liquidity grab coming down to the bottom of the range, which is what we wanted to see, right? So we're getting that liquidity grab to previous 4 hour now, which is nice to see that we had the liquidity grab. Now the only way, if price now gets above that 1 hour and comes down again for another liquidity grab, it's just one of those days again, right? It's just one of those days again where you get double or triple liquidity grab, and that's how it is. Harry, how are the women in Dubai? Wow, that's a very complex question. Very, very complex. Depends on what type of person you are. There's many circles here. There's many circles, and depends what circle you are in, you know? What type of levels do you say you mark levels every day? Yeah, you see me every morning mark my levels. That's how I do it. I normally just drag and drop lines since they're on the chart, and I remove irrelevant lines from the day before. If you see today, I've ended up with about 3 lines that I'm trading with, right? 3 main lines that I'm trading with. I will add more lines, you know, once we get above, but that I can do as we go along. A bit confused about the daily resistance on GJ. What you confused about? Doesn't matter anyways, you're not trading in that zone anyways. That's just for my higher time frame. I just want to know where we are on higher time frame. So you wouldn't be trading there anyway, so it doesn't matter, but it's just daily resistance, right? That's where our daily resistance was. This is all gaps and all of this shit, so I don't really mark that, but this is where our daily resistance was. So I'm gonna mark the daily resistance to know if we're above the daily resistance or below the range. Let me set up, while we're waiting here, let me set up the giveaway on Instagram, guys, for Pip Labs. Pip Labs giveaway. Let's do this. Be nice for you guys. Anyone can enter. Let's do this. All right. Let's see. Question, where's my question box? There we go. All right, I'm gonna post it on Instagram, guys, right? Gonna post it on Instagram. You'll see the instructions now. I'm giving away 2 1-month access to Pip Labs here, right? 2 1-month access to Pip Labs. And that's gonna go on my story now. But you have to write how would it help you, and you just have to follow me, of course, and follow Pip Lab Sim, and that's pretty much it. We already followed to me, most of you guys, so it won't matter too much, but you know, follow Pip Lab Sim as well. And yeah, it's on my story now. Go ahead and have a look at my story. And yeah, giving away 2 1-month free access to Pip Labs, which is our backtesting software, but I'm going to be selecting it, so it's going to be biased a bit, because whatever you comment, if you comment and say I really need help with this, or it's going to help me backtest that, then yeah, I think that would be cool and you deserve it. So that's my Instagram. Don't fall for any scammers Instagram. I'm going to post it so you have the official link. It's on my story right now. Go ahead and check it on my story. All right, go ahead and check it on my story. Drop me a follow in chat. There you go. Pin this. All right, so that's done. Like I promised, that's the giveaways here. And there we go. Bro, it's my first time watching your live streaming videos. Are you going to take live trading today? It depends if the market gives me a setup. It's not up to me, right? Why this is on different level? Probably different broker feed. Let's see what chart you're using. Owanda. Owanda's all messed up, man. We stopped using Owanda. It's got all messed up. As you can see, it's all messed up. Owanda is all messed up. Don't give them anything. They haven't given you one dang. It's to help. But remember, this I'm checking what people are saying. So if people say something useful and it is going to help them, then I don't mind giving away, supporting the community to people, you know, who deserve giveaway. Giveaways are just fun. They create awareness as well. And it's just something I've been doing for a long time, as you guys probably know. Anyone who's been watching my channel from the minute we started, I think we're one of the first live streams to be doing constant giveaways, I believe. Would you recommend IC Markets as a broker? I mean, yeah, I think they're good. I use them, so I don't see any problems. All right, this 15 closes. Are we getting a bullish close? I want a bullish close on gold. I want gold to close bullish here. This will be well needed, actually. It would be very, very good for probabilities. If you look at yesterday's sells we took, right? Yesterday's sells we took, which were up here. We had that one bullish candle close, you see? That is key, to have that one bullish candle close to create structure, then close below. That gives you very high probabilities because it's creating structure. So we want the same thing here, right? We want one candle close, bullish, and then something like this. So hopefully we get in the... Anyways, we have to wait for the next candle before doing anything because nothing closed below. So both ways we will find out here. In the movie Billions, they say they bet late and heavy patience. That is true. That is, you know, if you put that backwards, then yeah. Just wondering why you don't use IC Markets Tradingview charts. Great question, and the answer is because they're just really, the data feed is not good on Tradingview. If you go check the lower time frame, like check 1 minute on it, it's a lot of gaps everywhere and all of this stuff. It's not clean. Like their broker feed, their actual MT5 broker feed is cleaner. But again, who likes to mark up on MT5, right? No one likes to mark up on MT5. I mean, some weird people do, you know, but it's the user interface of Tradingview is a lot more favorable. Can you recommend any broker? Yes, I can recommend a broker. I'm using FXCM for my charts on TradingView right now. Not as my broker to trade, but for the charts. For the charts, I'm using FXCM. I think I did the same with gold as well, yeah. It's really upsetting, actually, that my Owanda charts are gone. Very upsetting. I have a lot of data on those charts. I'm reading some of the comments here. People are commenting, right? There's good comments. It's good comments, but I'm reading some. There's a lot of a popular comment is I blew my funded account and I need to gain confidence and learn how to trade. Right? That is a very popular comment. I blew my funded account and need to learn how to. Why are you paying $100? Why are you paying $150? Why are you paying all this money? Right? Why are you paying all this money when what? When you don't know how to trade yet. It doesn't make any sense. You need to learn the skill first, guys. Stop giving your money to these funding challenges. It's kind of like a false dream at that point. You keep giving your money to these funding challenges without having a skill, thinking that you can pass. Hey, if you fail following a good plan and it's just because you got emotional, fine. That's okay. That's just, you know, your mistake there and you learn from that. But if you're going in blind thinking that this is my way out, this is how I'm going to make shit ton of money, then, you know, you're not going to do anything. So stop spending that. And this is why there's softwares out there for a quarter of the price. You're scared to pay $20 for a backtesting software, but you don't care paying $150, then complaining about losing it after that you failed the challenge. Right? People are scared to invest $50 into be in 1 month in a group. You probably will blow your challenge in less than a month. And you paid $150 from that and learned nothing because you don't have a support circle around you, right? You don't have a support circle around you to give you the correct information on how to improve. Right? So even if you take a prop firm challenge, what are you doing to progressively learn from that? Yeah, a bit of drop here on gold, but again, there's nothing we can do with it until we close. That is the plan, right? That is the plan. Is there any offer on Poplars? Maybe we might do a summer sale. We're thinking of doing a summer sale. But again, our product is so cheap, right? Our product is so cheap that even if we did 10% off, you're getting $2 off. It's not going to save too much. You know, 20% off, which is like a lot, is $5. So it's not that bad at $5, you know. But 20% off, we mainly save for the exclusive group. Pip Labs, yeah, I got what you meant. Dollar drops. Yeah, it's apparently some sort of news. See if Mr. Financial Juice here. Hasn't come just yet. I need to refresh Mr. Financial Juice. Bank of Japan, a little bit of stuff. Yeah, there's a bit of Japanese going on here, huh? US dollar funds pool central collateral. Japanese economy minister, economic outlook. Provide US dollar funds against pool central. Fortunately, this news took me out in GU. See what happened to GU here. No bottom wick came nasty. Yeah, no bottom wick came very nasty. I think you could have managed on this close, right? This was the close you should have managed. If anything, like I said, anything closing back in the range, you're done. Just close for 3 pip loss, right? Much better than your full SL down here. You save 50% if that's going to happen, right? Yeah, you save 50% of your trade. Pip Labs isn't cheap, it's inexpensive. Well, to people, $25 is a lot of money, and I understand that. But I'm talking in the general consensus of the product in the industry, you know? Yeah, no bottom wick is nasty. Did it tap that zone I was pointing here? Yeah, it got above it even. Look at GJ, a lot of GBP weakness coming through. Like this, look again. If I wanted to start with $500, in an account just to see if there's any skill there. There is no skill, brother. You're just starting. Why are you spending 500 euros to just start? You're going to lose it. You're going to not have any risk management skill. You're not going to have any consistency. Put 100 in, like nothing. Put something that you don't mind. Get proper information. If you're that tight and you don't want to spend money on information, I'm very happy to jump on stream every day and help you guys out, because I want to stop seeing people blowing the money. Because everyone comes into the market, like, you are going to lose money when you begin to trade. It is fact, but you can mitigate how much you lose, right? From a very simple process. You're better off to lose money from following a process and a plan and just lose money based on emotions than just outright gambling, right? That's not going to help outright gambling. And that's what happens. Like, I don't mind if someone comes and starts trading and they learn from me technicals. They did nothing technically wrong, or maybe very small mistakes technically wrong, but they're in emotional distress, overtraded, they forced trades, they did all of this, blah 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 blah. At that point, it's going to be something that I'm not too pissed, because this is just something that they'll have to learn, right, with their skill, and learn from controlling emotions. 5k funded cost 32, yeah, on futures, yeah, like, that's fine, but why put 500 euros in an account, right? Like, that's another way to practice, right? To just say, okay, I'm gonna put $32 in an account. Also, Dr. Loss, any comments on trade SL too tight? I don't think too tight. I think this entry here is a little bit ambitious, no bottom wick. This had definitely no bottom wick. Did you have bottom wick on broker? I mean, there was no bottom wick when the candle opened, which I saw. I traded 10 months on demo with your strategy. Now I'm confident to start 50k funded account. I would recommend for one more month, I would trade on a live account worth at least $100, so you get to use to feelings, how it feels. The problem, in my opinion, is the brokerage, marketing, advertising, introduction, false expectations is highlighted to new clients. Yes, that is very true, but that's what we try to explain, right? That's what we try to explain. But yes, obviously the whole everyone gets involved from the flashiness and stuff like that. So yeah, Bram, did you have a bottom wick? Because I didn't see any when I was looking. Clean zone below 20.5, yeah, that's where the clean zone is for sells. But the problem is we're bullish bias today, so that would be counter trend. Which brokers allow 100 euro accounts? I'm sure there's pretty minimum deposit brokers. How much is IC market minimum deposit? I mean, at that point, if you're gonna just spend 100 euros, buy a funded account, really. Because if a broker doesn't allow you to deposit that, then you can buy a funded account, But I'm pretty sure, a lot of brokers have under $100 should be allowed. Definitely IC allows, I think. Even if it's daily break support, we should not change bias. It's hard to change bias. Probabilities are reduced, but by the time we get below that zone, then we could probably see downside. 200 on IC. Yeah, I don't really look at minimum deposit, as I don't think it's viable unless you're, having a bit of a gamble. Gold is setting up. It's trying to. But again, we didn't get the pullback I wanted. Really wanted this 15 to close bullish, but 5 minute is creating good structure though, at least. So at least we have 5 minute structure to rely on. But again, we do need a close below here. I don't mind this candle closing bullish and the next one closing below. That would also be quite nice. Can I ask for some tips? I passed 50k funded account, was able to withdraw from it, but after withdrawing I blew the account and my strategy seems to not work anymore. What can I do? So this is very interesting scenario. If your strategy is not working, I doubt that you'll be able to pass an account and take a payout without your strategy working for some form of consistency. Period. So either what's happened is there's been a market dynamic that shift, or you're just trading fully emotional and not actually following your plan. You need to have what? You need to have data on your setup, right? For me, I have very specific ways I enter the market. I have very specific setups that I have tested over time in back testing and of course in live markets. A pure example for that is going to be the stream journal. For you, this is like a public known example, is to see my setups work over time. I can trust this, and the only thing I need to adapt is if something has changed in terms of market dynamics, which hasn't been the case, or I can adapt pretty quickly from my experience. Why are you looking for a bullish candle instead of simple close below setup 1? Because we had no pullbacks, right? Look at yesterday's trade. We had one candle pullback before closing below, and then it closed below, then we could take the trade. Same thing here, right? We've just gone all the way down here. We need to see that change of structure happen. Otherwise, look at this. We're just holding higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. You could get a simple fake out like this where it closes below, makes a new lower low, but that just continues up bullish because it was just a retest liquidity grab. But if we see a candle close bullish and the next one close below, it's forming a support, breaking that support, proving to you that price really doesn't want to go down. A re-entry due makes sense or leave it for now? Depends what the plan is, right? I mean, where would your re-entry be? You know, I'm not seeing what's going on. You're at a 15-minute resistance. You know, you probably now need something above resistance. I've completed all your videos on YouTube and exclusive. Now I'm being profitable 50 out of 11 trades. Lose, how much time should I plan to buy prop firm? I mean, I would say, you know, you can go ahead at that point. You know, just make sure emotions are in check. I would prefer you try to see if your emotions are in check. All right, guys. So look, we did close bullish here. In order to get the sells, like I said, sells below, we need a 15-minute candle closing below. So even if we did this, that's how it is. 15 sells below, what it means? 15 lots? Why would it mean 15 lots? I'm telling you guys to take 15 lot sells below. Are you mad? 15 is the support, man. 15 is the support. This is a 15-minute support. I turned my 50 account to a 250 on demo. You think I'm ready for real account? I want to see consistency. I don't care about flip. Right? How long did that take you? If that took you 6 months, I like it. Go on live. You're ready. If that took 3 months, also I think you're ready. If that happened in a couple of weeks, no chance, bro. No chance. I took 2 trades yesterday. My overall analysis was right, but I enter too early and the move continues, then reverses in my direction and I get taken out before it goes in the way. What can I change? You need to have entry confirmation. So analysis is 90%, 80% of the job, but finding entry confirmation is going to be very important. Like me, my analysis is for price to go down. Price has been going down since here. I could have been in a profitable trade, but at this reversal could have happened at any time. So that would have led me not to be profitable. Now for my entry plan, I need to be below a certain zone. And for me today, sales are going to make sense below 23.63. So I need to wait for that. It took 5+ months, then you're ready, bro. I agree with that. Well done. That's very, very good. 5+ months, very, very good. You're ready. But take it easy, right? Don't get too excited. Just take it easy. You know, no need to push risk too hard. But yeah, 5+ months, that's very, very good. You know, some people come in here, they tell me that happens in a week. Are they ready? You know, they get too excited in a week. It's like, come on, bro, just been a week, relax. Aren't you afraid of 50-minute gold for sells? I'm not afraid of the 15-minute because the next 15-minute is 30 pips away. And if it does reject some random 15-minute, then I guess I'll lose the trade, but that's just probabilities, right? It can happen. It can happen, and there's nothing I can do about it, as that's just the way trading works. That is just the way trading works. Hedge funds will be jumping for joy if they can get 15 to 20% returns per annum. Yes, 2% a month is very good for a hedge fund. So that's what I mean. You know, you can always do that. It's not difficult to make 2% a month. But again, it's all psychology at that point. $15-minute close below, does that mean there's 15 lobster below that, Harry? Potentially 15 lobsters, we'll have to see. We'll try aim for at least 20 lobsters, right? 20 pips, 20 lobsters. Give me a sec, I'll go to the toilet and come back. Have you stopped trading GJ lately? I don't know what you're talking about. All week last week I traded GJ. Hi, when did you decide to decrease your risk per trade? Should we just stick to 1%? For me, on personal account, it was monetary based risk. It wasn't really based on percentage. It was just monetary. Hey, I want to risk 500. I want to risk 1,000. I want to risk 1,500. It's like that. Bro, you're the founder of Pip Labs? Yes, me and Antonio. He's the coder behind it. We founded the company, yes. So yes, we own it. So we can do anything we want, take advice, take feedback. I'm not partnered with them. Harry, can we see the view outside your window? It's my dream to come and live in Dubai. I don't want to dox my location, so I'm alright. But you can see it in my vlogs. Plus, out of this window here, you will not see skyline. You'll see trees. That's why you can hear a lot of birds, because there's a lot of trees. You see grass, and you'll see cars, and you'll see another house. Look at GJ. Yeah, it's trying to bounce, right? We're trying to bounce on GJ. So hopefully we can get back above this zone here. I'm not too comfortable trading into all of this support down here. Right? There's too much support down there. If we trade into the support here, it's going to be a little bit risky, right? So we want to see something a little bit more decent where we flip back inside of the range. Let me know if you need free advice on decreasing server costs, anything related to engineering. I've been doing it since a decade now. Oh, amazing, man. Gold is trying to come down now. It's trying to make its way towards the downside. So we'll see if we can have a close below here on gold without it flying through. Any close below here on gold will be nice. GJ at 4-hour support. Let's see which 4-hour support is at. Yeah, I don't know with all these stupid charts these days with all this mess. Depends on your broker, I guess. My 4-hour support would be a little bit lower, around where the daily support is. My previous 4-hour support a little bit higher. Yeah, we need gold to chill here. Oh no. We need gold to chill to give us the close. So if it could just chill here, 5-minute candle. Again, same scenario as yesterday. 5-minute can give you the setup here. Again, it's just highly riskier. Not willing to take that. I'm gonna follow more of a structured idea. Since we don't have 30s closing below, right? This 30 rejected. Now, if this 30 closed below, it would be way different scenario. Way different scenario. 5 is just very aggressive here. Now, if we get a 5-minute thunderstorm, that would also be the 15 close, and that would still be very interesting here, right? So that would be ideal now to see a 5-minute thunderstorm. I mean, you have no bottom wick on 5, so this could just break. If this makes a top wick and breaks the low, it could just fly. But again, you don't have the higher time frame confirmation like a 15-minute candle close. So that would kind of be too aggressive for me at the moment. 5-minute close, good confirmation. It's not a good confirmation, it's just a very risky confirmation. I don't mind doing that more in New York, but in London, I notice it's like maybe 60-65% win rate. Especially that we've been trending up from the morning here. I mean, you could rely on the 1 hour, but then again, it just makes it a little bit tough. You know, you kind of have to take the risk and hope that the 15-minute does push down here. You know, like a lot can happen in 5 minutes, but it's not really the way I like to trade, taking an unnecessary risk at the moment. You target 4-hour support? No, I target next support, right? So it does look clean on 30 and 1 hour, of course, but based on 15, our next support is here. We have a bit of watch levels here, potentially that could be issues. So we'll be watching those zones here and just see what happens. Trade with hope? It's tough. It's tough to trade with hope. I rather trade with probabilities. Much better for me. I do want a deeper close below that green wick would be ideal here. This is more rejection. Spray and pray. Yeah, it's kind of like that. That's what you'd be doing. Yeah, so this is where we want for it to chill last 2 minutes. I don't want it to push here last 2 minutes. I want it to chill here. And allow us to have an entry. I don't mind 5-minute making bottom wick. Oops, what happened here? No, thank you. So 5-minute might want to make a bottom wick. Now in 5-minute, it make top wick. If it break a low, can we consider as thunderstorm? No, thunderstorm would have to close bullish, right? Thunderstorm is like a setup 3 on 5-minute. So now it make bottom wick. I want to see it flip back up. If this pushes, might close too deep for us to take sells. So now we want to see the 5-minute close bullish to give us the thunderstorm. This would be a thunderstorm setup if this 5 could close bullish, but we'll have to see here in 1 minute. Stop loss above 15-minute high, yeah, that's where it would go. Yeah, 36 seconds till this candle closes here. We want to see it close here. Next candle give us same as yesterday. Good top wick. Flip and break the lows is the confirmation you'd want to be seeing here. I prefer deeper close here in 19 seconds, to be honest. Yeah, not the worst close here. So I need a top wick first. Yeah, I need a top wick here for me. Decent top wick. See if I have on broker. No. I would say on broker it's micro is nipple. I don't know if I can even see. I don't know if that's the line on my chart. I have grids on my chart, so I don't know if it's the grid or if it's a top wick. But anyways, I need a deeper top wick first. Control G to remove. I know, but both ways I need deeper top wick. Same like yesterday. Where would SL go? Above previous 15. Yeah, I need at least a top wick up to here, and then break of low I can take an entry, stop loss above previous 15. I have a wick. Well, I need a bigger top wick anyways. Even if I had a wick, I wouldn't be entering because I need price to show me that it wants to grab liquidity from the upside before going down. But that's up to you. You follow your plan. Whatever you want to do is up to you. I'm just going to follow mine. This is the same trade as yesterday. So I need the same confirmation. Exact same trade as yesterday. So I need the same confirmation. Especially with price closing above this little support zone here. I don't like it that much. Right? So I need that extra confirmation of a top wick, which is standard in our trades anyways. It's standard for me to have a top wick. Yeah, I can't access exclusive content. Yeah, you just log into WAP and access the content. It's on WAP, right? Dear all, I will not give you top wick. Best regards, Goid. it will push down without a wick, then yeah, then that's your plan. If you don't mind trading without top wicks, then you can take a trade. I'm not stopping anyone. I'm just here doing what I do, guys, okay? I just trade the way I trade. Anything you want to do is up to you, right? It's all up to you how you want to trade, you know? I have no problems with it pushing down without me, because that's the way I trade. That's my trade. It's not, I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for me. And if you want to be here for you, and you know, you are scared about it pushing down without you, then, you know, take your trade, because that will follow your plan. Now, if you lose the trade, then, you know, go to look, how can I learn from this, right? It's a very simple process. 60K on YouTube. Yeah, we need, how much are we at? We're at 59. We're at 59. Yeah, we need more. 59.1. We have a while, man. We need 900 subscribers before we can get it. All right, now we're getting our top wick, which is kind of what I wanted. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a subscribe. Help out with that number. If you're new to the stream, you know, be sure to do that. There's a huge YouTube delay. There's not a huge YouTube delay, but YouTube always has delay, guys. There's nothing I can do about that. That is why I don't... That's why all the guys in the exclusive group are on Zoom, because Zoom is like millisecond delay. So, you know, they can make sure to hear things fast. But I can't avoid that. I'm on the lowest latency. There will be a couple of seconds. Your internet connection plays a role as well. Nine-second delay? No, there won't be a 9-second delay. If you fast forward the stream, it's about maybe 2-3 second delay. Bro, trade more DAX, please, in live. If you're interested in DAX in the exclusive group, we guys have guys who trade DAX. You know, so they enjoy trading DAX. If that's, you know, if you're looking for a community of DAX traders, you know, we have that. But I'm not going to trade DAX just for you, unfortunately, as I'm just going to do that. All right, we do have a top wick here. Considering entering, let's see how this is looking here. What's 5 minutes saying? 5 minutes has created a support here. I might play it safe and wait for a 5-minute closing below the support. This is looking like a liquidity zone at the moment. I can see these 2 wicks here are nasty. We could retest into this zone here, or maybe even a 1-minute close below to give me the confirmation. Yeah, I might wait for a 1-minute candle closing below, because we do have the top wick now. So if a 1-minute candle closes below, that will give me the confirmation. On top of that, it will break the low as well, but it will just not allow me to get stuck where price wicks below, fakes out, and then closes back in the range. Next candle freaking flies. We are very close to the 1 hour close. Yeah, but the idea is when it breaks the low, you get continuation anyways, and then 1 hour open give you continuation. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait for that 1-minute candle closing below here. If we can get that closing below, it will be good. Same stop loss. Remember, trade is based on the 15-minute here. It's just getting an accurate entry. Now we'll see how this candle goes. Sub 200 GJ, not in that range. Too much resistance above. Too much resistance above. All of this. You're buying into all the bottom of all of this range. Buying into this, buying into this, buying into the previous 4 hour. If we can get this 5 closing below as well, this will also be the next 1 minute close. So that's what we need. We need this 5 minute candle closing below, which will also be the next 1 minute close here. So for me, I'm going to wait for the 5 minute close since it's only 51 seconds. If the trade goes without me, then I don't mind. I don't mind. Again, this zone on 1 minute here is being very dangerous. Price is struggling here. So we need the close below. Can we close below? No, we close that, guys. We close that. Be very careful here. We close that. This is becoming a dangerous range here. A dangerous range. I be very careful that we don't just grab liquidity from these lows and fly back towards the upside. Just be careful here. 4 minutes till the 30-minute close might be worth waiting for the 1 hour open here, because 1 hour open on gold has not given any structure. So 1 hour can give a very deep top wick here, and we can be in some deep shit if you get stuck in that top wick. Inviting sellers to go back up, yeah, it is looking a bit shady for sure. That's why we wait for closes, right? That's why we wait for that 5 minute close, give us extra confirmation as well, all of that stuff. I mean, it can still break the low and go, no doubt about that, but with 4 minutes till the 1 hour close, I don't want to get stuck in a massive 1 hour top wick and, you know, put myself on the shitter, you know? It's not going to be fun. I'm still tempted. Potentially with a 1 minute close below could be interesting here, right? 1 minute close below, like I said, we have probabilities. Maybe I go half risk 1 minute close below. But this, I don't trust that. Harry, the number one in protecting capital? Yes. I don't get this. I've not seen this. This is fishy. No top wick here as well. I'm just gonna, my instincts say wait for the 5 minute close, because it's the 1 hour close as well, and we can enter on the 1 hour. I think that will be fun. Plus, I don't think we're closing below anymore. Yeah, look, again, we're rejecting, guys. Look how many times this is becoming very fishy. Again, we're not closing below. Look, last seconds. Inviting so many, and look at these candles. These are very weird candles, right? Not showing us good strength towards downside. In the evening, I like it fishy. Shit, man. I'm alright, man. My bias is bullish. Yeah, that's my point. That's why we need to be very careful with sells here. Is that, you know, we could create higher lows from here and continue up. Why don't I go long then? Because there's no area to long, right? We're still in selling territory. For buys to make sense now, we need to probably get back above 64.29. 64.29 we can look for buys. This could just be a bottom wick on 4 hour to flip, right? That's why we could look for buys if this candle wants to flip and make support. So if we can close back above 64, right? We're mixed session today, we can look for buys. Candles look like clickbait a bit, right? That it was close. It was close. Is news bother you? I don't like to trade during news, yes. There's 1 hour resistance to far left. Yeah, this is why, guys. You can see why that was very fishy. Very, very fishy. Hi, big shout out to you. I came across your YouTube channel a few months ago and it was game changing for me. Oh, amazing. Thanks for that, man. That's a predicament? Yeah, I told you. I told you. Be very careful. Don't FOMO. We saved ourselves? Yeah, I told you. That bait shit is shit, man. Yeah, that's why be careful. Listen to what I'm saying. Right? Not entering is a win itself? Yes, exactly. I highly recommend someone who just started to learn about trading to stick around and learn from you. I'm part of the exclusive. Just finished watching the material. Amazing, man. Amazing, amazing. Happy to hear that, man. Yeah, you being in the exclusives, you know, definitely excel you. The commitment that you have for your community is unbelievable. For the price that we pay, congratulations and keep doing what you're doing. I'll definitely stick around. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the kind words. Now look at this rejection, guys. Who was giving you good insight into the market today? Very good. Yeah, 2 minutes. Imagine you entered on break of 5 minute low or something like that. Aggressive entry. Or half risk or something. I'm in minus 10 pips sells. Yeah, you shouldn't have been entered in sells. We were very clear. We were very clear that it's not going to be a good idea. Beautiful 30 close for buys above 64. Yeah, if we can now flip and close something bullish above this little resistance, start to make sense. 58 minutes to move 40 pips and in 2 minutes retrace it all. How did GJ close here? Look, this is again that setup 2, why it's failing. GJ again might end up forming sells here, but the sells won't come till later because we're sitting at 4 hour support. Sells are going to be below the 4 hour support. But this is what I mean, like, you know, we're still heading down at the moment. We don't know where it will reverse. We're not bearish just yet. It's too early to have good confirmation, but we'll have to see. Yeah, so, but sells below here do make sense. Even counter trend might make sense. Geo on 1 minute mad? Why are you watching Geo on 1 minute? What's it doing? Ranging? Oh yeah, this is some dog water price action. No volume, huh? And then a bit of volume comes. Now it looks like it's dying again. Also never broke the low. Yeah, would have kept you safe not breaking the low. But there's some days where gold is nasty and will break the low and then do that bullshit because no 1 minute closes below or something. English or Spanish? Chat move first, I win. You see how still I stayed? Chat move first, I win. Chat move first. Now if it breaks the wicks, is it a good area to sell? What do you think? What did price do? What did price do? Look what it says on my screen. What does it say? Sells below. Look what price has done. How do you see the scenario that bias is bullish but price is melting like now in GJ? Well, bias is bullish, price is going down, and you're following your plan. That's what you're doing in this scenario. Because probabilities, it's a game of probabilities. You're trading based on probabilities. You're not trying to catch every move that happens in front of you. Otherwise, you have no probabilities. Do counter trend? Yeah, the counter trend will come below support, right? That's where you can sell on GJ, is below support. At the moment now, this could be liquidity grab for upside. Right? Counter trend will come below supports. At the moment, there's no range to trade anyways, even if you had bearish bias. Right? No, it's not considered as going down, guys, because price is now closed back in the range. This could just be a bottom wick to continue up. You don't know. Next sells need a close below the new support. This is a strong support because it closed back in the range. It says it here. Sells below. Where did price close? Back above. Invalidates it. Probabilities gone. How many of us in stream? 694. Almost. We need to get back to 800 viewers. Back to 800 viewers. If you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like on the stream. How much scam likes do we have? We have 560 scam likes. Wow. Scam likes going crazy, man. Scam likes going crazy. Real likes, we have 368. Not too bad. Not too bad. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Show up to some streams. Hate to say it, but part of the game. Let's see if we can get gold closing below finally. Let's see. 9 minutes. What's a scam like? Check the chat. You can see there's a vote. 300 likes, question mark. Those are scam likes because there's people, 565 people voted. So they're scam likes. So there's 565 people voting, but then there's only 400 people liking. So that's why it's scam like. $30 pips running. Nice. Waiting for candles to close is the hardest part for emotions. Not really. Because if you didn't wait for candles to close, you lose, right? I've showed you so many times how many times you lose not waiting for it. Just come to the charts in 15 minutes. Go do something. Go take a walk. $73 people. Yeah, Zoom going mad today. Extra 10 people join. Very nice. Unless someone leaked link, I have to check. Mods, please check if it's leaked. Someone leaked link maybe. Can you review a trade I took earlier on Discord? Yeah, we can have a look. We hitting gym today? Yeah, we're hitting gym, man. Hopefully this candle can chill for 6 minutes here and give us the sells. Only thing I don't like, the range is getting smaller and smaller. That's why I wanted to chill here. 19 pips for 19 pips is not bad at all. I'll take that. But we really need you know, some smaller, not smaller, but we needed to close below and chill here. Let's have a look at this trade you said on Discord. Let's go see. Right, took it here. Generally, I don't like how small the range is. The idea is fine. But you know, your break even would actually be top of the range here. Now, we never really tap top of the range, but normally when there's not enough range here, it's not good enough. Again, you're not having any break even levels. Your targets are all over the place. Your targets have to be relevant levels. You're just targeting random level all the way up here. You're trying to get a big boy trade. Focus on targeting the next level. What happened to this level here? You don't care about this, you don't care about this, you don't care about this, you don't care about this. That's what you don't care about. All this is why we're all rejecting here. That's why we rejected here. These should all be targets, right? These should all be targets. 5-minute close, 5-minute close below the range. Yeah, but if that's your plan, I don't want to enter based on 5-minute. If you want to go aggressive, then I didn't even close, man. That didn't close for me. That doesn't even count. This looks very fishy, man. I expected to take out this liquidity and then try come up, but I need 15 here. I need 15. So I ran a social experiment today, guys. Yesterday I did not adjust my win rate. Now, if you remember, my win rate should have gone up. And not one person in the almost 2 hours I've been on stream has commented to increase my win rate. But we all know what happens with the opposite, right? How many times? Right? So I ran a social experiment and I didn't change it yesterday. I kept it the same. And not one person. So I caught them. You see, guys, I always catch you guys. You guys be trolling here. Because they be hating? Yeah, facts. But anyways, when you win a trade, your win rate only goes up by like 0.2%. So if I were to calculate it, probably be what? 77.8? Probably 77.8. You got us? Yeah, I caught you guys. Oh man, now it pushes through. Last 2 minutes? No, don't do this. Chill. You were chilling perfect. Now let's see if this candle just does nasty liquidity grab. How nasty would this be if this candle now flips and goes bullish? Does look like a breakout though, finally. Maybe finally prices decided to break out, but again, I'm gonna wait for my plan, which is 15 close. If I miss the trade, I miss the trade because it's not part of my plan. Same trade as yesterday, but yesterday's trade worked out perfectly. No drawdown. Very simple trade. There's a reason behind that. Because I have probabilities. So I need my close here. I need my close. So if it could chill here would be great. If not, then okay, so be it. Like right here. Needs to chill. Stop loss way too big right now. Let's measure. I need to measure and see. 25 pips. Yeah, it's pushing it. It is pushing it. It's not ideal at all. Yeah, 13 pips to down here. But the only thing that you could argue is that the 1 hour has massive range and 30-minute has massive range. So you could argue the 15 as a watch at this point. But again, then it's high chance we get break even if it rejects off it. You know? We'll see with 40 seconds to zone. Alright, candles closing here. I do definitely need a strong top wick because this is really negative risk to reward to my target here. This is going to be negative risk to reward to my target. Stop loss is 25 pips. This TP here is 12 pips. Now this would have to be your hard break even spot. I don't know. I don't know. I need to think about it. Let's see how good this top wick becomes. Five-minute did close below nicely. Let's see if we can make a heavy top wick. Look, it's a valid trade here, guys. This is a very valid trade, but this TP here is kind of shitty, right? You kind of want to secure here. Now you can use this as break even. Stop loss can be around 21 pips here. Super tempted. Yeah, we might just have to be aggressive break even and see if volume comes through here. Let's just see. See if we can retest this zone first. This will give more confirmation. We are pushing up at the moment, so there's no rush. We're not going down. Small range for TP. Yeah, the whole idea is you push past that range, right? The whole idea you push. Thunderstorm would be good. Yeah, that would add extra confirmation as well, right? Retest and Thunderstorm. Let's see. This 1 minute candle here. How long till this 1 minute candle closes? 34 seconds, 26 seconds. Yeah, let me wait for this 1 minute candle here closing. If I miss the trade, I miss the trade. But if this can close below, we might have a trade. All right, there it goes. Let's see on the next candle here. Next candle might give an option. And I'll take it. I'll take it. Basically, next candle opening up to this zone here. I'll take it. Half risk. If this candle comes back here, I'll take it half risk. You know what? I actually don't like this trade at all. I just don't like the risk to reward on this trade. Yes, it can play out, but I really don't like this risk to reward. This is just feels weird to me. It feels weird for just 12 pips here. You can get break even, but I just don't like the risk to reward. I think there's higher value trades. You know, if this 15-minute support here would be very easy for me to take this trade here, but I'm just, the question is, will you get volume to push through? If volume pushes through this support here, it's going to be a really good trade. You're going to have a lot of room. If it doesn't, then you just waste commission, you know, so I wouldn't have taken that. Yeah, that's my decision here, guys. That's my decision. That's my decision. It's a bit deep for me. I'll wait for something better. But out of interest, I want to see how this trade would have played out. I'll probably be mental break even now because there's 1 minute structure. Anything closing back inside this 1 minute structure, I would cut the trade. That's how I'd manage it right now. And then hard break even would be the 15-minute support here, which is not bad, right, as a break even spot. But the question is, do you have enough volume to push through? Because you want to be securing somewhere here around 20 pips in profit. 18, 20 pips in profit you can get away with securing. Yeah, this is strange. This also 1 hour no pullbacks. I moved my stop loss to break even. Yeah, if you took it, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I did give the volume here. I knew I should have been a bit more aggressive. This is tough. So this would be you break even. If you took this, I see some of you guys in chat took this. Do be break even at this zone, right? Do be break even at this zone, right? I do see some of you guys took this. Do be break even at this zone. Yeah, I missed that a little bit here. Maybe overanalyze it a bit. High time frame is clean. People were posting things in chat. Claudio, I blame Claudio. Everyone blame Claudio. Look what he's doing. He's like, this support is not good. Blame him. Everyone, see, I feel this is the support here. You see? He put me off. Blame him, blame him. Yeah, be break even here, guys. Be break even here. Don't allow yourself to lose this trade. TP should be about 20 pips. I think you'll get out of this. Remember, no 5-minute pullbacks. So don't be greedy on TP. We're due for a pullback sometime soon. So if you can get, yeah, this 18, 20 pips here, take it and go. Take it and go. Just a little bit more and you should be good here. Yeah, there you go. TP hit. Well done, well done. So make sure to secure up anyone who took that. Don't be greedy on this. You can trail on 1 minute, is fine. You can trail on 1 minute. That is another good option here, to trail on 1 minute. If you want to try hold more, but again, we're starting to see that rejection. Yeah, I shouldn't let people cook my analysis. Analysis was good here. Just last minute I got put off it because of the 15-minute support. But with volume, we had enough space. 12 pips is enough to get to break even, and then I just over-analyzed it, and that's it. That was a little bit of a mistake, but yeah, I just need to focus a little bit more on my own trading. That's about it. That's the way I need to look at this trade. Pretty simple for me. Pretty simple for me. 25 pip SL, yeah, 25 pip TP, man. Look at 1 hour, man. Look at 1 hour. Look at how clean zone we have. Look at 30 minutes as well. It's only a 15-minute support, so use that as break even. Use that as break even. Right? Plus, you can manage anything coming back into this zone here, 5-minute zone. Anything closing back in the 5-minute range, you cut the trade. You cut the trade. Yeah, a lot of people caught that. Nice, nice. Yeah, definitely overcooked it. Overcooked for myself. But that can happen. Never listen to people in the chat. No, it's not that. It's just, you know, considering all things before taking a trade and then it push. That's why when the 1 minute pushed through, I'm like, okay, 1 minute comes back, because I felt it was overcooked. I felt like it was be fine. And then I felt, hey, I missed my original entry. Now I'm just FOMOing in after that. So I just said I'm leaving it, because now I'm not following my plan. I'm just lost because I'm reading different things, different ideas, trying to consider those ideas. There's not enough time to consider those ideas, right? There's not enough time. Harry, why did you place 2558 4-hour support? Should it be in place 2587? Depends on your broker, man. You have to check your broker. I don't know. The people are using different brokers. This is very accurate for me. You don't lose anything? No, I don't. I don't. It happens to overcook a trade with this little thing here putting you off. You know, that will happen. It happens, it happens. Now let's go see if we can FOMO into GJ. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. Bro, how do you compute your win rate? Because from my computation, it's around 71%, which is also good, but not 77%. I do wins and losses, right? So total wins, total losses give you win rate. Break even does not count to win rate because you don't win or lose anything. Right? So you consider that as something. Well, as nothing, sorry. So you calculate 77 wins and 22 losses. Put those two numbers together. We started tracking break evens just so I could have accurate. Sometimes if my break even gets slipped, but a lot of the time I'm closing very accurate TP, very accurate close on price. TP hit on gold, yes, exactly. You took it, Claudio, well done. But you're the one who was putting stuff in chat, so not sure what happened there. Bit of FOMO from your side, I would say, if you're concerned about something, asking and then FOMO in. Closed half, still in gold. Yeah, gold was clean today. Very clean option. We did wait for this 15 close below. This was the plan here. I overcooked it. And that's it. You know, I need to just focus in on my own plans here and just ignore everything else. It can happen sometimes though, it's completely normal. It's a beautiful little trade here. Right? This is a very clear break-even zone. Like, you don't play any games here. Mental break-even, the minute you get a push. Anything closing back in the 1 minute range, just close the trade. Just close the trade. You FOMO? No, if I FOMO'd, I would have jumped in somewhere here. But no, it's more about, okay, need to focus in more on what my original plan was. Not overcook it. With yesterday's trade, it will be 78 wins. Yeah, it would have been one more win today if I did take it myself. But a lot of people quoted in chat, and that's what's more important, is that people also making their own decisions here. If I overcook something, then there's nothing I can do. Someone took a little bit earlier entry. Yeah, I think this is a bit too aggressive. This is not a thunderstorm. Thunderstorm would be break of low. Nothing broke low. But stepless held, which is good. And you managed to hit TP there, which is nice. No overcook. Well, yeah, this is why I teach you the skill. I mean, it can happen. You know, it can happen. That's about it. You know? I knew when that 1 minute just pushed down too fast, and I didn't have enough time to make a decision. Clean trade though, very clean trade. How do you calculate your risk before you execute the trade? Very easy. I do it because I do it in my head, right? I do it in my head. It's very easy to calculate risk. I do it in my head. This was 25 pip stop loss. I should be using around, I'd say to be very accurate risk, around a 4.5 lot, but I would have put a 4 lot here to risk around $1,000. So that would have been okay. Now let's go and see accurately how much I would have actually risked. What's the actual stop loss? But for me, I'm looking at around yeah, around 4 lots I would have used. This is telling me to use 3.95. Yeah, so I'm pretty much right there. You know, maybe I risk a little bit more, but yeah, 3.95, 4 lots, 0.05 lot is not gonna change my day. Right? I made 1.2%. Good idea to close the charts now? Yes. Not a bad idea. 77 trades out of 108 wins and losses is no, but you're not considered, because a break-even trade is like nothing happened. You opened and closed the trade at the same spot. So that doesn't count as a trade. A trade counts as something that either goes in profit or goes in loss. Right? So you can't calculate like that. How to get that indicator? Claudio made it. Yeah, good job to everyone who took it as well. Yeah, I overcooked. A little bit frustrating sitting here all morning for me, actually. It pays me a lot more. But that's it. What would you write if you journal this trade? Overanalyzed. That's it. Very simple, actually. Overanalyzed. Tried to consider too much. You know, didn't want to look like an idiot as well, taking something. So tried to really make sure that it made sense, and too late. You have you put pressure on time here, right? You have pressure on time. You don't have too much time to consider the entry, right? So I had to take everything in consideration, right? I was looking, okay, is this actually a support, right? Maybe it's something I didn't notice. There's been times in the past where I haven't noticed something. So is this actually going to be a problem, this support? So I went and checked on lower time frame. Has it been a problem in the past? We're not seeing it here be a problem. So, you know, nothing. Fine. 1 hour has clean range. Do I think I can get to break even? I think I can get to break even at least. Right? Do I think I can get to the next support on 30-minute? Yes, I can see that 30-minute also is clean. Rejection wick can be a problem, but let's see what happens when we reach there. Then, as I go and see 1 minute flipped, I said, fine, let's watch this 1 minute candle. 1 minute flip, that's it. You don't have time there. You know, you don't have time there. So then now you just don't have to FOMO. Now, if I FOMO'd in on the 1 minute, yeah, it would have worked out today, but long term you increase your risk by an extra, you know, 3-4 pips. Yeah, it's not detrimental to be honest, but that's about it. How do you execute trades? Yeah, manually. I execute trades manually. Just take market execution. I love the stream. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of info, a lot of discussion today on the charts. We had good discussion on the charts. Different concepts were covered, different ideas, and yeah, overcooked it myself. But that will happen, you know, especially when there's not as clear as a trade as yesterday, right? Yesterday's trade was pretty straightforward. You know, there was no resistance to worry about to the left until this zone right here, which is where we secured. So when there's no resistance to worry about, it's okay. But today should have been also pretty straightforward. This should have just been used as break even, as it wasn't anything on 1 hour, 4 hour, 30-minute, 15. I mean, yeah, on those time frames. That's the only reason you can use it. Now, if it was a support on 30-minute, it was a support on 1 hour as well, then it would be actually something a very, very bad idea to sell into that with 12 pip target. And that's it. Pretty straightforward here. But no mistakes were made, which is good, right? No mistakes were made, just timing. Timing. I still have New York to full margin myself in, so I'm not too worried. I can full margin myself in New York. But at the end of the day, it's no one's fault, right? This is always your own. Can you explain why you decided to delete the buy stop on that trade and wait for a safer option? I was reading a bit of things and seeing if it was right, but by the time I read and considered it, it was too late. You know? So that's it, man. I analyzed something. I saw people asking me about different things, and maybe they're right, right? Oh, the first entry, because we were at a rejection zone, plus nothing broke the low anyway, so you wouldn't have been entered if nothing broke the low. But the way that we avoided that was key. Now, especially that we went up and we broke back down again should be even more confirmation of downside continuation, right? A stream full of discipline is worth of wins in this industry. Thank you. Yes, I mean, discipline will keep me consistent long term. If the same trade comes in New York, outcome will be the same or not. That's like asking if I bet. I mean, how do you know? Outcomes are based on probabilities, you know. But yes, would you have the same probability of winning the trade? Of course. You were following the plan? No, plan was to take it originally here. I was just overcooking the trade. That happens. You overcook a lot of things when you play football, when you play computer games. No matter what it is, right? you know, let's say when you're playing football, right? You might think, okay, let me do some fancy trick to get around this player, overcook it, lose the ball. When you said I should have just passed it, right? Why am I trying to overcook? Okay. When you're playing games, you might go and say, okay, I'm going to do something smart. I'm going to push through this smoke, right? Or I'm going to try flank. You overcook it and just lose the round. And it's like, I should have just played the duel, right? I should have just faced it one-on-one. Which happens, you know, this is part of trading, to overcook something. Which is why I trade with such a simplistic method, right? Word around the markets that this may have been the last gold trade we'll ever give. Yeah, exactly. That's it. No more. GJ's ranging. Now for gold, guys, what you need to see for New York, right? Look at this 4-hour close here, coming back down, retesting 4-hour support. If we fail to close below 4-hour support, you know, we will fail to see continuation. Now looking at 1-hour time frame, we might get a higher low here. So by New York session, we could be taking buys here, right? By New York session, we could be taking buys. So keep that in mind. If not, we're just going to create structure. If we close below on 4-hour and then pull back on the 4-hour top wick, we can do what? We can create resistance to continue down bearish. But yeah, overall, that was it. So that was my option for the day. And this is one of my rules, is that if you miss the best option of the day, that's it. Don't go force another trade, right? Don't go force another trade. No more trade. It's not about no more trade. It's that there is no more trade. The move has happened, right? This is the move I should have capitalized on. And if I couldn't capitalize on it, this is where you now lose. So that's how you turn yourself from a losing trader to a winning trader, is that if there's a move you could have capitalized and you didn't capitalize, then you don't do anything with it, right? Because that's just your fault. There's nothing you can do now, right? That's it. You know, so now I just have to wait. I have to wait till next session, play it cool, and just you know, just accept, man. And that's transparent trading for you, right? That's transparent trading for you, and that's it. You know, very, very simple. We pick it again tomorrow. Luckily this week I've taken a trade, so I don't feel too bad. You know, yesterday we were blessed with gold as well, but of course we want to keep consistency rolling. So that's how it is. That's how it is. So now all I do is wait for the next session here, and we'll see what's going on, right? We'll see what's going on. So we'll see what happens. So let's go and see what happens. I appreciate everyone showing up to stream. Have an amazing day, everyone. I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's stream, and hopefully we don't overcook anything tomorrow or get cooked. We don't want to get cooked tomorrow as well, but who knows? Up to the markets, we just trade the plan. So hope you found good information. Let's see what happens, right? Let's go and see. You know, let's go and see what we can do for the rest of the week here. So far, month is pretty good here, and yeah, let's continue it. Let's continue it. Appreciate everyone showing up to stream. Take care, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. See you guys.